Hello everyone, welcome to Year 2 Maths, Week 10, Lesson 1, and we're going to be learning about odd and even numbers. I made some little groups here using my cubes. Some of these have an even number of cubes and some of them have an odd number of cubes. We can tell if a number is even if it can be shared equally into two groups, so that each of the two groups will have exactly the same number. If it's odd, that means you can't share them equally into two groups. So here's my first group. I've got 4 cubes. I can share that into two groups. And you can see that each group has got exactly the same number and they've both got 2. So that means that 4 is an equal number because I've shared it fairly and equally between 2. This group here is a group of 9. If I try and share this group of 9 into two groups, you'll notice that this one has got more and this one has got less, so they're not equal. So 9 is not an even number because I can't share it fairly. Even if I took this cube off here and put it there, now this group's got more. So it's an odd number. Here I've got 7 cubes altogether. If I try and put them into two groups, this one has got more than that one. That's got 3 and that's got 4. So that's not even, it's odd. And with my green cubes, I've got 8 green cubes. If I share those into two groups, I can make 2 equal groups. I made 2 equal groups of 4. So 8 would be an even number. So if I write all the even numbers on my paper, even numbers are those numbers you say when you're counting in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 are all even numbers that can be shared fairly into 2 equal groups. If I continue that pattern, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Now you'll notice that all of these numbers, the 2-digit ones, end in 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. So any number that ends in one of these digits, in the ones, is going to be even, and that's a really quick way to tell if a number is even or odd. If it ends in 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, then it's an odd number and can't be shared fairly. Now this is the same even once we go beyond 100. If I write the number 102, the last digit, the ones, is a 2. So I know that is an even number. If I write the 3-digit number 324, again I look at the last digit, it is a 4. So I know that it is even. So it doesn't matter how many digits the number has, it's that last one that we look at to find out if it is odd or even. So I've got some numbers that I need to sort on this page. Here are my numbers at the bottom. I'm going to sort them into whether they're odd or even. I'm going to do it by looking at that last digit. So 26 ends with a 6, so it must be even. That's a number I would say if I was counting in twos in the 2 times table. 32. Again, 2 is an even number. Now 75 ends in 5. That's not one of my counting in twos. That's not part of the 2 times table, so that is an odd number. Cross them out, so remember which ones I've done. 83. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, I don't say the number 3, so that must be an odd number. 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 8 is even. 2, 4, 6. Yep, 6 is an even number. So when it's a single digit, just think about your counting in twos. If it's a number that you would say when you're counting in twos, it is even. 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, I don't say 5 when I count in twos, so that must be odd. 14 ends in 4, so that must be even. Now for the next ones, I'm going to give you a moment to think, and you can say it to the screen. Is 31 odd or even? Did you get it right? That's right, it's odd because it ends in 1. That would go in the odd box. Here's the next one, 67. It is odd because 7 is an odd number. Remember, it's that last digit we're looking at. Next one, 78. So look, 78. Well, that second digit is an 8. We say that when we're counting in twos, so it is an even number. And the last one, 50. That ends in 0. Any number that ends in 0 is even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 ends in 0, so 50 is an even number. Okay, you got lots of practice of this on your slideshows. You should be really confident at the end by saying any number, whether it is odd or even, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.